It was about time that Rhode Island signed the Clean Seas Pledge. You know, it makes sense. There's tons of coastline, you know, per capita, you know, for such a small state. Narragansett Bay is such a big part of what we do, so you know, it only makes sense.
What you're seeing behind me is Newport Harbor, which is on Narragansett Bay. There were parts of Narragansett Bay not too long ago that were not fishable, were not swimmable, but the movement to clean up the bay has been phenomenal. And it's now as clean as it's been since before the Industrial Revolution. So Rhode Island has a long, long tradition of taking care of our bay and taking care of our waters. And I think the pledge is another step forward in that long Rhode Island tradition. And having us be a forum where the Ocean Summit can take place and bring world attention to the problem of ocean plastics is just another way we can contribute to solving this problem. It's very exciting.
There's a real momentum building, and it's so great to be part of it and to see the evolution of this idea from 2015. The first Ocean Summit that was held here in Newport, the message was, uh-oh, there's plastics. Now the message is, what are we doing about it, and how are we bringing everyone together in these forums to think about joint actions, signing the Clean Seas Pledge, committing to personal responsibility.
Well, the really big news is the hostile, remote southern ocean that we think is unpopulated, nobody goes there. Point Nemo, the furthest point from any people on land, has actually shown proof of microplastics. So the data we collected has proved that microplastics are there. We know it's not from people and volume of traffic, so we know it's coming on ocean currents from elsewhere. But now the joined up thinking is now with NOAA, with the drifter buoys we deploy, with the microplastic data we're getting, there's a lot of communication now joining up and understanding this flow of macroplastics that are breaking down to microplastics.
I spend a lot of time on the ocean professionally, but I also spend a lot of time personally on the ocean. And you see it everywhere, whether it's on the beaches or in the middle of the oceans, whether it's fishing gear or sofas or, you know, it's all sorts, it's everywhere. I think spreading the word is the key part of it, and this race has been fantastic at doing that. I mean, I think one of the amazing achievements from this race and the previous one is showcasing what can be done, showcasing the problem and explaining there are solutions.
The news that microplastics was found at Point Nemo, which was the remotest, furthest part of the ocean away from land, I think what that shows is that there's a real need for a change in human behaviour, and our behaviour actually impacts the most remote parts of the ocean. So I think the time for inaction is over. That message is quite clear. Volvo Cars, as part of our commitment to the Clean Seas campaign and helping turn the tide on plastic, we're announcing that by the end of 2019 we will remove all single-use plastic items from our restaurants, canteens, offices and global events.